What's going on, guys? Stickers13 here, back again with Ranking of Kings. We are on episode 15. And, yeah, I'm actually trying a different little setup. I've been changing things a lot, like, over and over and over as I've been doing this the last, like, month. But, yeah, hopefully everything still sounds good and everything. This should make it a little bit easier for me to not have to go back and, render so many different types of the same video. Because, unfortunately, I gotta make the initial recording. I have to render the full version, and then I have to render, edit and render the YouTube version as well. So hopefully this should help me a little bit with that process, because I've just kind of combined everything to a simpler solution here on OBS. But yeah, Ranking of Kings has been getting amazing. Like, it's just been getting better and better and better and better, and it's oh god, it's so good. But I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm just going to get right into this, and, yeah, hopefully the audio stuff is fine, because I know, whenever you swap up and change things up, sometimes, like, the audio settings and stuff like that are a little wonky until you get things figured out, but I think it should be good. I think it looks pretty good right now, so, with that being said, let me go ahead and make sure I'm recording everything, okay? Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Alrighty. Sorry guys, I was a little ill-prepared here. This is still kind of a new technique here for me, but yeah. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and get this started in 3, 2, 1, now.
とりあえず俺たちはこの魔獣たちを冥府に返そうと思う。三つ股に聞いたけど、ここの地下に冥府への入り口があるらしいからな。
そんなものがあるなんて知らなかったわ。
Yeah, that's pretty
どうなっているのかしら。
影様、そうと決まればお急ぎください。
Was
そ
this
の
hold
入
to
り
the
口を壊し
Underworld?
にドーマス様が向かっております。
Yeah, was this hold to the Underworld
なぜドーマスが？
already there, or was it put there after the kingdom was made?
ドーマスも完全に敵なのね。あなた大丈夫なの？ドーマスのこと。
Yeah. Man, that has to be so hard when you really think that you trust someone so much and
できれば会いたくな
they
い
do
わ。
that to you.
おい、ボッチ。
That's hard, man.
辛いか
I
もしれ
feel
な
for
いけど、
Goji.
こいつらを返してやらねえと。だろ？俺たちがついてる。
Yo, he got like a whole crew now. This is crazed. What the heck? I love it. I love to
そ
see
う
it.
と決まれば行くぜ。
ボッチ様、我らは
どう
ヒ
し
ルズ様たち
That's
の
my
体力回復
boy.
のためここにとどまります。
私が安全な場所へお連れしますので、ご安心を。
私の子ですもの。当たり前じゃない。
Let's go. Yo, healing. I love healing. She's so awesome. Oh.
冥府の門はこの先か。
Yeah. I hope all those frozen monsters and things don't come to life in there when they
お
come
前
in.
は離れていろ。はい。
Oh yes, use that advantage. You got a crossbow, my boy. Get way back and just keep aim. Oh, that's right.
冥府騎士団。
They're coming to attack. Oh my gosh. Okay.
我らに話しても無駄なことを。
Hey, at least they're not swinging on sight, but still, like, they're here to take over the castle too. Like, this is crazy.
邪魔をするか。
We're gonna get a battle here with Domas? Now he's switching up scenes. Oh no, we're not. Ooh.
こいつ力あるぞ。な
Yeah,
に
he's strong. I'll give him that. Hey, okay, he's just selling Hakuro lay low. Because
誰かいるのか。
I don't know if Domus actually wants to kill them.
いや、しかし。緊張のために声を荒げたのだ。若い
He
な。
said he used the old finger wag on him.
そう気張っていては実力の半分も出せないぞ。招待状。ここは私が。
That's a big boy.
頼んだぞ。
Subukade. Who is this man? Oh my good lord. How do you even have that in a sheath? That should just be on your back, my boy. I mean, it's big, but... Yo.
でかい剣を軽々と
That's looking like Ichigo's first sword on Bleach. My god, size is one thing, but ooh, I wouldn't try to straight block that. He parried it. He's not trying to kill though. Yo. I was gonna say Hakuro, but what can he do against all these people? Yo, he's number 2. He's number 2 as well. That's not gonna be good. Granted, we don't know how much of that is based on his village, his kingdom status and all that, you know, like his followers, but... We already saw that he had like some kind of lightning magic or something. Can he use that? Dude, that weapon though. I was gonna say, can he use that underground? But that weapon is gonna be a problem too. Look at that thing.
勝つつもりなのか
That's what I'm saying. He came in here confident, knowing he's going up against Bose. Like he's supposedly the #1 in strength. Also, this man got a straight up Mario spike pillar thing as a weapon. I don't know if that's true. He still got power.
どれほどのものかいや
Bro,
勝つことだけを考え
he's number 2. Like, he's good. Don't underestimate this man. You should not even be fighting this man one-on-one.
横振りあのでかい金棒を受け止めることはできないだろう
I'm kind of scared, I'm not gonna lie.
目に物見せてくれ
That's not arrogance, my boy. I don't believe that's arrogance.
近づいてくるか
Oh! Oh, no! Oh! It's kind of dirty, but... Dude, he's a troll! He's a troll! Dude.
失うものなど何も残っていない
Man,
せめて
it's kind of true.
この国のために
I mean, he is trying to make amends in any way he can, at least,
あん
but...
たらを少しでも食い止める
There you go, Hakuro! There you go!
私も一人でも道連れに送ろ
Yo, you don't even have a sword, Domas. What are you doing? Like... Do not be sorry. Be better.
三つ股の話だとここを降りれば冥府の入り口だどうしたギガン
He's gonna jump down with him. He's gonna jump down with him. He said he's got a body of steel. I remember them saying that. Yo, he said we're gonna take the expressway down. It was Boji gonna fight Gesho?
我々は誰一人殺すつもりはない。いや、違った。ただ一人を除いては。
Bose?
ただ一人それは誰のこと
Oh! Ooh, that's uncomfortable.
トーマス一体どうなってんだ
Yo, Boji. Yo, that really messed him up. Oh! Because he trusted Doma so much, man.
ぼっちぼっち
You got Kage with you. You got
気に
Kage.
すんなお前には俺がいるぞな
You're strong now, Boji.
ぼっち
Like, that was
ぼっちから感じたこ
his
とない気
master,
持ち
you know? He...
これは恨み 憎しみ
Hey, this man betrayed him.
ぼっちには俺みたいになってほしくない。
He don't want to get him. He don't want to let him get callous and jaded.
恥を知れ。
Exactly. You would be on the ground apologizing.
今死んでおわびを。え？ドーマ様。
What? Bro!
ドーマ様。
No way! Dude, that would have cracked his neck. Whoa, he's strong. Dude, I thought this man seriously just killed himself. This is not at all how I expected this reunion to go.
ボッツ様をお守りすることでしょう。
何の茶番だ。
This whole situation's
そこ
insane.
でギガンを捕まえろ。
Oh, good luck with that. Did you see what he did to Dorsey?
待って違う。戦っちゃダメだ。
Yeah. Nah. If Dorsey was getting messed up by this dude, you guys are getting messed up by this
隊
man.
長がいないとまるで羽毛の衆だな。
今だ。みんなを止めるんだ。
Hey. Seriously, how much stuff can you store, Kage? Okay, we knew he used lightning, but... Just like that? Just like that?
おい無能よ。久しぶりだな。
Not so incompetent anymore. There you go. That's a step in the right direction,
デスラ
Domas.
オあなたが狙う人物とは一体誰なのだ。
ミランジョだ。
Oh. Wait, he wants to kill Miranjo, not Bose?
知りません。
Yeah, we had this whole thing about, you know, initially when I saw that I think it's Desha, right? There's Despa and Desha. It's not Desha. But that kind of throws me off because even in Japanese, like on Attack on Titan, it's Sasha, right? Not Sasha. So that just, but I guess they're doing that because like I don't know, it's a family thing, I think, that they're doing with the Japanese characters there, but yeah, when Desha essentially mentioned that he's like, hey, I'm gonna, you know, now's the time to overthrow the kingdom and take it for our own. You know, when that was initially said, and then we saw that they were riding out for the kingdom, and then you have this whole group of like the bandits and things from the Underworld that were brought to the kingdom of Bose. It's I kind of thought initially. Before the whole, you know, Dorsey scene that really wrecked me in, like, 13, I think it was, I mentioned that I was like, okay, so we're going to have, like, we could possibly have, like, a civil war kind of thing going on here, like, infighting and multiple groups clashing at the same point and stuff. And we might still get that. But, yeah, this whole confrontation, the whole start of this confrontation, like, I didn't expect them to be coming from the underground, but it makes so much sense because that was the gateway, you know, to the underworld that they had down there. So that's really something I did not see coming, but I should have, because obviously that's the best way to get there, you know. And I guess because they had their like advanced force with the captain of the knights, you know, going, you know, topside, like coming in on horseback, you know, from a different angle while they snuck in from underneath. But the whole exchange and everything, and just the way this all went down, including, you know, Boji's reunion with Domas and Hakura, like, that did not go at all how I expected it to go. And I kind of love it. Because it's like, I don't know, I pictured Boji and Domas's reunion to be a lot different than that, you know. But I am glad to see that Domas is trying to make up for what he did. Granted, that's no excuse for what he did in the first place, even if his life was on the line to do what his king ordered. just you can like how could you push a child, especially one that trusts you so much, and like you're one of that child's only close, the only person, or one of the only people that is like really close to this child. He didn't have anyone, and he was looking up to you so much, and it's just like, how could you do that in the first place, man? I still can't quite forgive him for that. And I mean, I know he's doing what he can to make some amends for what he did, but man, that's rough. That hurts, man. It just hurts. That hurts me. I'm not even involved. You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine how much that hurt Boji. Especially after everything Boji went through. Yeah, that's really, really sucky, man. Hey, just a couple points though that I meant to mention at the beginning of the video, but so yeah. First off, yes, I know Despa is the one that tutored Boji, and Desha is his brother, the king. Okay, I've got it now, guys. Like, I know I kept mixing them up earlier on, but finally clicked. It finally clicked. So there's that. Also, King Bo, okay, the dude that got like destroyed by Oaken, who's possibly still alive. We saw his hand move at the end of one of those episodes there. That's the son of the dude that was dancing with Boji in like episode 3, right? Because I went back, I was going back through some of my reactions and stuff to these previous episodes. And yeah, it kind of clicked. I was like, wait a minute, that's got to be his son, right? Because we had that little flashback with like the castle burning or something, and the king dude leaving. And I was like, man, yeah, that's why he looked familiar, because yeah, we've seen him. Like, that was the dude that was hiding out. And my thing is here. Okay, they mentioned the treasure vault, that every king that makes first place gets to pick a treasure. They all pick the same treasure, and then they go missing or crazy. So this is post. I'm assuming he got the treasure. He got number 1 place at some point. Got the treasure, went insane from it. But I don't know what they're picking. Like, they must be something so enamoring, like the best looking piece of treasure there, and then, like, that must be why everyone goes for the same thing. But I don't know, I guess it ruins their mind or something like that, because this dude's living in a pit. Like, in a pit of spikes. In a hole. Underground. And that just... there's so much there. There's so much there, especially with his son possibly being... I'm assuming it's his son. Now, I could be wrong. Could be very wrong on that. But I'm assuming it's his son. And if that's the case, because we did see him possibly still alive. If that's the case, we're going to possibly see a reunion between the two. That's pretty crazy. I love how they kind of snuck him in there randomly. You just think, oh, it's some crazy old dude living underground, whatever. But they do emphasize that he's got a crown on. So that was definitely suspicious. But the way they did it, they just kind of snuck it in there, and I really like that, because they're not overly pushing something in your face, like, hey, this is this character, remember this character's gonna be important, like constantly just pushing it further and further in your face. Like, I like the subtle things like that you can piece together later if you pay attention. That's really cool to me. Next little thing I wanted to mention is Bose. I still hate him. I still don't like him at all because of what he did to his son. Similar to my Domus situation. Like, you betrayed your son. Essentially, like in Domus, that was almost like a son to you, Boji, as well. And while I still do hate Bose, I'm thinking back. I think I mentioned there was like a moment or two where it kind of seemed odd to me, the things he was doing. Like I think he is trying to subvert the Moranjo, or try and make sure that things don't quite go the way that she wants them to. But at the same time, it almost feels like they have like a love interest under it all. Like maybe Miranjo and Bose were, a thing. Maybe they were kids who grew up together, and like Miranjo could possibly have been his first love before Boji's mom, because clearly she was there in that backstory, in the little flashback we got with where he first met Boji's mom, when Bose met Boji's mom, and Miranjo was standing there with them. So obviously they knew each other since then. We got the little bit with Daida in the darkness talking to a child Miranjo, and she mentioned knowing Bose, but she said, it would be one thing if she said she knew Bose in the current context, but she mentioned that he didn't have children when she heard the name. She's like, he doesn't have children. So obviously Miranjo knew Bose when they were children, or when she was a child at least. So yeah, so they could have had a thing growing up, and then something happened where, because even thinking back, I don't know, it was like episode 12, 13, 14, somewhere in there. Who was it that said it? Was it Dorche? Dorche said that he thought that, or he had heard that Miranjo died in a war. So did she die and then somehow her soul was placed into the mirror? I'm thinking like her soul was placed into the mirror or something, but I'm thinking like originally that Bose and Miranjo were going to be husband and wife, and then she died, and that couldn't be the case. So maybe he was working with her to try and resurrect her, maybe bring her back to life somehow. And maybe that's why she's trying to reincarnate Bose as well when he keeps that. Like, I don't know if he keeps dying, but I'm assuming this isn't the first time he's been. I don't know. Maybe this is the first time he's been reincarnated as Daida, but it just seems like that process has been done multiple times. With the whole elixir thing that Daida had to drink. I don't know. I'm spouting off stuff, but yeah, these are just my thoughts at the moment. Like, now that I've had some time to collect and kind of look back at some of the videos and stuff like that, like, yeah, it's such an interesting world and an amazing concept, and I just love all the characters. Yes, I even love Domus and Bose, even though I love to hate them. That's what I'm gonna say. I love to hate. Like, they're really good characters, and it's great. But I just can't agree with what they're doing. But hey, just a whole bunch of thoughts randomly spewing out there. Unfortunately, I can only do one today. As much as I want to continue on to the next, I really want to continue on to the next, but I got someone coming over, and I can't. I gotta do real life things. But it's amazing. Ranking of Kings is everything. It's everything. I love it so much. I don't want it to be over, but we're getting closer, and I hate it. But hey, I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you guys didn't notice any issues with the quality of sound or anything on the video or with me, or with the whole new setup I'm doing here. You guys did. I mean, it's not gonna look too different, but audio wise it might be a little different and stuff because the way I'm doing things. But hey, I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take it easy.